Welcome back, my name is Emelie. In this video I will be creating a Mother's Day card using some products from Trinity stamps, and I have this really beautiful Scripty font that I cut out of some plain white cardstock. This is a little bit of a heavier cardstock, and I will build my sentiment so I have some dimension. It creates nearly like a chipboard piece, and then I also cut the shadow in vellum. And you can see here I have some gold fairies. I will not end up using these cute gold fairies, they will end up on another card. I cut the same fairies out of some black glitter cardstock, and I used that instead. And you could see me here cut out a panel as well from some wooded textured cardstock. And that die is called Spring Birch Die. And that is an A7 sides card front die. So I needed to create a base that will fit my die cut here. So I just trimmed down and created my own side folded note card here, and I'm just making sure that I like how this ink blending turns out on top of my front cover here. And I'm using the ink blending tools from Trinity stamps. I love them. I have been using them for a couple of years and I just love them. You can see I'm going in with quite a heavy hand. This isn't a perfect smooth blend that I'm doing here, but that is okay. We will end up covering a lot of it, and I will also do some splatters in the background and this black border around. So I wanted this to look like a fairy, like sort of night scene. You can see I messed up a little bit there on the edge, but I will fix that with a white marker later. And I put my tape back here, my post-it note, just because I wanted to do some spritzing and I didn't want to end up messing up the backside of our card. And then I will dry that, and I did some black splatters as well when I did this. And here you can see how it looks. So this is, as I said, not the most typical Mother's Day card, but I wanted this to be like a magic scene. So that is why I went with this a little bit more like darker tones maybe. Usually when I create Mother's Day card I want them to be really cheery and happy, but this one I wanted more of a dreamy look, and I really like how this turned out. And I will use some adhesive to the backside, some liquid adhesive. So this will be laying flat down, but the dimension from this cardstock that is a little bit of like wooden textured, I really think that brought out the texture of the die, if that makes sense. So yeah, I didn't think you needed some more dimension for this element, but I will use some I stacked my fairies up a couple of times, so you will see that they will be raised up from the surface. And the leaves here, I didn't put adhesive to all of them. I wanted them to be moving a little bit. So here is our sentiment. And I just went with Mother's Day. You could say Happy Mother's Day. Or create another sentiment, because there is a lot of them in the set, so you can create fun sentiments depending on how your layout is looking. And if you'd like to create a slimline card, that would be perfect as well. You can have them fit on top of that. So here is our black fairies. I'm just scattering them around, and even though I pop them up, I will create some more dimension by using foam dots on the back side. I really like when my elements are popping off the page. I think it makes the card look a little bit more finished. So there it is. I will finish this off with some teeny tiny iridescent stars from Trinity stamps. You can see I'm using the jewel picker from Trinity stamps as well, and I will just make sure that I have some glue there and put them down. And I will speed this up quite a bit because I put down so many. But I thought this really brought the scene together with the magic touch here of all of these small stars. And I wanted them to be around like the little fairies' wands, sort of making it look like they are spreading magic to the world. Or that was my take on it anyway. So we are soon finished with this project. I hope you liked it. I will leave links down below for all of the products that I used in this card. And if you liked it, please give this video a thumb up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And until next time, have a great day. Bye!